Ay, 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 ay. Way out here on the lockdown. Quarantine queen on the lockdown. Yeah, I got your bitch with me on lockdown. I got the game on a lockdown. Ay, shit, we quarantine. Clean, oh shit, we quarantine.
Another episode of the Law and Grace Project. Today in the building we have The Higher Culture. We had an opportunity to be at their release party last weekend, which was super lit. But before we get into that, we wanted to get to know them a little bit more. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Tyler, for coming and joining me on this project. It's an honor to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, cool. So before we get into anything, I'd love you guys just tell us a little bit more about The Higher Culture. So you guys can just, the floor is yours.
So yeah, we the Higher Culture, you know what I'm saying, from Harare, Zimbabwe, born and bred here, you know what I'm saying. We linked up from kids, maybe even 13, 14 years old, you know what I'm saying. And ever since then we've just had an attraction for music. So
Yeah.
we are hip hop rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my nigga's a singer too, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
also rap and singing, maybe, you know what I'm
Rap and
saying?
singing, you know what I'm
And
saying.
when did you guys actually start now actually making music together? Was it on, I remember seeing you guys like literally on street corners under like a light, literally like, and there would be this circle and like the dopest freestyles would be going on. Is that like how the love and passion started?
Yeah, like I think for anybody that's into hip hop
Mm-hmm.
and makes music,
Mm-hmm.
you started ciphering. You started on the corner with your homies playing beats that you shouldn't have. But yeah, that's how we started.
Mm-hmm. And was The Higher Culture just the two of you, or was this a group of people, or it eventually became a group? How did it start? And also, how did you get the name The Higher Culture? I'll actually ask you. Let me start with you, Jay. I really want to hear the story on
How did you get the name
The Higher Culture. Like, how did you decide on?
It was crazy because I mean obviously Tyler and Carl were really the ones who came up with the name, even Shane, But I'm not too sure because I wasn't there when
Oh, you weren't? Okay, so
I
Tyler,
wasn't there,
you want to let us know how that happened?
I could, or
Well, just a quick overview. Like, how did you come up with that?
okay. Well, we kind of like just thought about the culture itself.
Mm-hmm.
We thought about what we wanted to bring to the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and we wanted to keep it organic, keep it real, keep it pure. You know what I mean? Like, for me, hip hop has a message. You know what I mean? So like that's where hip hop started. Tribe Called Quest. Souls of Mischief. We go far. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
hip hop started with the message. So the whole thing was like, yo, if we're gonna make music, we can't just make
Just anything.
anything.
It has
We
to
can't
be
just
have
make it.
like.
It's gotta be a higher culture. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta
Yeah.
be a whole new level, a
Yeah.
whole new playing field. You
So-
know what I mean? Like we gotta set the bar so high that like we make it hard to reach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So who? So I want to ask both of you. Like, who was probably your biggest inspiration when it came to actually making music? Who's the one artist? Or let me say two because it's a bit hard. Which two artists probably played the biggest role in you actually becoming like a rapper and a musician? And then I'll give you both an opportunity to answer that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Straight up facts. It was Lil Wayne.
Really? That was-
You know what I'm saying?
Eh,
So like,
mhm.
okay, obviously before like culture is my thing, you know, like
Yeah.
you know the arts and everything. So I focus mainly on like, you know what I mean, like I was dancing back in the days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
Swisher days.
music's life. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yes.
Art is life, creativity is life. So that's where it all
Yeah,
came
Wayne.
from. But yeah, straight like, and you know when I go back and I listen to Pac and I listen to Biggie and I listen to Andre 3000, it's like sure.
Yo.
There's so much like you know like texture in it. It's just,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
And for you, Tyler, who would you say probably was the biggest influence in your?
Like the biggest influence would probably be my oldest brother. He's not even a rapper, but we used to listen to like DMX, Pac, the Locks. You know what I mean? Like that was his music. You know what I mean? And I just remember being a kid, him taking me everywhere with him and just listening to these cassettes.
It's like,
like,
wow, this
you know
is
what I mean?
amazing.
Exactly. You know, and it's like, for me, it was like I paid attention to his reactions, and it was like, whoa, how is it that, you know, somebody wrote this? You know what I'm saying? Like someone wrote this, and you're getting this reaction of somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
my brother doesn't know
crazy.
Tupac. My brother never met Tupac or DMX. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just to get that reaction from somebody, and like my oldest brother is like he's like my idol. That kind of thing.
That's
So
amazing.
I wanted to be like, yeah, no,
I also
go
want
crazy
you to
for
listen
me,
to my
you know what I
music,
mean?
yeah.
That kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. So before we continue with this interview, I actually would love people to hear Booming in Harare. This is basically like the breakout song for the higher culture. So I don't know if you guys want to give an introduction or anything. And this is basically your Shoko performance. So we'll get into that afterwards. So this is Booming in Harare, guys.
Who's the bad man? Who can draw? Come on out! One who can draw! Draw! One who can draw! Just come out! Hold on!
It was all about importance. Yeah, now we tryna get ratchet. Well, I go put on my apparel. Yeah, just to shit on that Versace. Heard we buzzing in the streets. Yeah, now we booming in Harare. Yeah.
Yeah, that is still such a vibe though. I literally, like, till this day, I actually don't think you'll outgrow that song, to be honest with you. I think it's a song that no matter where you go, everyone's gonna be like, guys, please perform Booming in Harare.
You think so?
I think so, definitely. Like even I think on Saturday, I think I even played it like on Wednesday. I was like, guys, like in case you haven't heard the song, if you're living under a rock or I don't know. Anyway, so basically now we want to hear a little bit more about the actual process of making music. So if I'm not mistaken, there are like 3 projects out basically. The first one is the Licks tape. Then there's the Booming Harare EP, and now we have the Licks tape 2 Detox. So if you guys could just explain to me basically how like we've gotten here, like where you guys started, your first projects, how much effort you put into it, how the music's changed. Yes, you can go get into that. It's a loaded question, guys, so you can just,
Yeah, just be slow.
yeah.
Go for it, then.
Okay. Alright, so the first mixtape we put together in like 2015. Like Kyle James, by the way. Kyle James is a producer originally from Zimbabwe, but he moved to the UK when he was like 12 years old. Went to study music, sound engineering, and made quite a big name for himself in the UK. And God blessed us with him, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the yeah. So like he contacted me on Facebook because he heard one of the songs that we did with a fellow artist, and he was like, "Yo, I'm coming down soon. Round up the guys." You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see what we can do. And I guess like that ignited the fire in us to be like, yeah, you know, we gotta pull out the stops right now. You know what I mean? Because we're not playing with a small boy.
Yeah.
So first Licks tape we did 2015. And we did that in about a month, right? We had that recorded and out in like a month.
Wow, and how many songs were on the project?
How many songs on the project?
I think it was like maybe 12, 13 songs.
But I feel like it's also a classic album.
There might
Like
be
local,
even more. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. It's been 5 years, bro.
It's been over.
It's been 5 years.
Oh, yeah, 5 years.
And then we
20 right now.
we then moved on to like the Booming in Harare EP. So tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, so like the Booming in Harare EP was more of like when we started doing like mixtape stuff. We started, you know, like just trying to, you know, catch a vibe and then let our message go out there.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got like a dope reaction.
Definitely, yeah.
So we had Kyle, who was, you know what I mean, like on levels.
Yeah.
So he was
Genius.
at this
Mhm.
stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we were like, you know, let's intercept him. He was like, no, I'm making beats for you guys, and that's
Yeah.
all he did
Wow.
every day.
Yeah.
Go would sit
We
down,
literally actually
make a beat.
I think we finished like the EP I think we did the EP in a month
In
also.
a month as well.
We
Yeah.
did the EP in a month also. So
How does it feel to know that the people that actually like Carmen Fatso was the one that then got you, like heard you at Shuku, eventually had you then on the main stage in a primetime slot, and then you have somebody like Kyle.
We got a shout out to Rediz though, because he's the one that actually got us our first Shoko
Yeah,
in 2016 when we did the Dome.
yeah.
He got us that slot,
Yeah.
and
But I mean, just how does it
after we
feel to
did
have
that-
someone like Kyle and Carmen Fatso and even Ray just come and basically believe in you that much? I mean, like, it's a big thing. Kyle was coming from working with Chipmunk and
Yeah.
Jesse J and
It's crazy.
all of those names, and he came down. He's like, "Listen, these two colored boys from Marawi, like, I'm betting on you." How did that feel?
It was like a moment for both of us because we kind of like, we used to walk to school
Mhm.
and we used to talk about, I wish we had a producer and a studio where
Yeah.
we could lace our bars.
Yeah.
Because we used to sit in class and
Literally,
write bars.
yeah.
And literally, you got work to do.
Yeah.
To write the bars, and then at break time,
She's
we come
leaning over the
together.
table. She's looking at you like, "You're writing bars again."
Like, really?
These bars.
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's crazy because then we ended up now linking up break time, right? So when we met Carl, it was like the opportunity
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
prayed for
Yeah.
without praying.
Wow,
We-
yeah.
We said it and it came to pass. So, God has a way of moving these things, and
Yeah.
I'm
Moving mountains, bro.
100%.
And I mean, like, what an amazing opportunity to be able to start off on a platform with someone that has so much like expertise in it to come and also guide your music and help refine it. And that's why I think this new project that you guys have released is just like freaking insane. But before we get into that, I do beginning of lockdown, you guys dropped a video called Quarantine.
Quarantine.
So how did that come about? Like, was it just because of the quarantine? You're like, okay, we're home. Like, we need something for the people, or
Yeah, it was more like, hey, if we quarantine, you at home, you want something to vibe to.
Yeah.
We supply
At
them.
the same time,
Yeah.
it had been a minute since we put something out,
Mhm.
and we're like, you know what, we're almost done with this tape.
Mhm.
Let's give the people something. You know what I mean? Like,
we were
give them a taste
excited.
of- So it wasn't like people. A lot of people looked at the video and they're like, why did you shoot from one shot? Why did you do? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, but my man over here shot that video with my phone.
Literally, we had like a phone on a tripod,
And it wasn't like we didn't have a lot of equipment on us. Like we said, it wasn't like we were trying to get like a world-class music video out of it. We're just trying to do something for
and just get
people
the
to
song
watch,
out
you know
there
what I
for
mean?
people
Like,
to
get the song
feel,
out.
and it was fun. Like,
At
it's
the same
such a
time,
fun
that's
video.
what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about the fun. We did that for fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
there's.
I won't lie to you, like, even thinking about it makes me want to dance. Okay. So anyway, let's get into the video, and then we will finish up speaking of the final project that they recently released and more details about what to expect. Okay, anyway guys, enjoy.
Yeah.
Ay, 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 ay. Way out here on the lockdown. Quarantine queen on the lockdown. Yeah, I got your bitch with me on lockdown. I got the game on a lockdown. Ay, shit, we quarantine. Clean, oh shit, we quarantine. Clean, we quarantine. Yeah, boy, got him on a lockdown. Boy, chillin' out home with the mama. Tryna get the family time in. Put it in your comments in this motherfucker. I just want the comments in the motherfucker bank account. Yeah, zeros. Like I'm going back to $10 day. You get it, boy. That's a bird check for y'all. Yeah, and then you better check it out like quarantine and chill. Forget the Netflix, miss, we gon' be here for a while. Come and get this. Shoot a movie with your roomie, you and Empress, miss. Educated, misunderstood. Misguided by the neighborhood. Take my hand and let me lead you to a better place. Meditate on Queen of Passions, pray to God for better days. Way out here on the lockdown. Quarantine clean on the lockdown. Yeah, I got your bitch with me on lockdown. I got the game on a lockdown. Hey, shit, we quarantine. We quarantine. Shit, we quarantine. sanitizer before you put it on me, we gon' take a shot. Waiting out, maybe 45, let the shirt do the damn thing. Then we can do the damn thing. Ain't no sense going outside when you got all that in them jeans. When it's with the penny, just slide. Hey, God bless the ground that you walk on. And them hills ain't no one that you can boss on, baby. You know I can't make a lost dog. It don't matter what they tell you that it costs, I pay. Quarantine and chill. Forget the Netflix miss. We gon' be there for a while. Come and get this. To the movie with your roomie, you and them Miss. Educated, misunderstood. Misguided by the neighborhood. Take my hand and let me lead you to a better place. Meditate on greener pastures, praying to God for better days. Way out here on the lockdown. Quarantine clean on the lockdown. Yeah, I got your bitch with me on lockdown. I got the game on the lockdown. Hey, oh shit, we quarantine clean.
Okay, that is a vibe. Anyway, so as we round off this interview, tell us a little bit more about your project. I just want to start off by saying I've had the opportunity to listen to everything over and over and over again. And I can really see like how you guys have evolved, and it's pretty amazing because I've been like a fan for a minute, and I know I've been that fan that's like shouting on the sidelines of like, just do this quickly and just drop this stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But I always saw the potential. But I won't lie to you, listening to this project, it made me feel so proud because I get it. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm listening now and being like, okay, guys, where's the... So it really is like amazing, and I personally really feel like you guys are gonna change. You guys, Cheetah, Sway, you guys are gonna change the way Hillside 45, Mashed Up Entertainment. There's so many of you guys, Jared West. There's lots of people that I feel like are in the game right now, and I feel like I promise you that next year the way people view hip hop in Zimbabwe is gonna be totally different.
Oh yeah.
I can put money on that.
So the goal
like,
is the goal is for me personally, like as a Zimbabwean hip hop artist, we've gotta get Zim hip hop to the #1 genre in Zimbabwe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we gotta make hip hop the #1 genre at some point. You know what I'm saying?
And would you say it's
Zim
more
dancehall,
difficult than any other like genre?
Yeah, definitely, because Zim dancehall, I'm not. Please don't take it the wrong way. I love Zim dancehall.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I
amazing.
mean?
It's hype, but
And they've been running things. You know what I'm saying? They've
yeah,
been running
for a
things
while
minute
now.
You know
for
what I mean?
a while
But
now,
like,
yeah.
it's time, boys.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I mean?
definitely
Like,
it is time for hip hop.
We gotta
yeah,
make
right.
we gotta make it happen. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
people will never ever acknowledge us if we don't show them what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't make that effort. Like
Yeah, and I mean you can see the love and passion in the music, so
Yeah.
it's hard not to.
yeah.
And I mean having a 24-track project is dope because it means anybody that comes and listens to this project, you're at least leaving with like 3 or 4 songs that you're like, this is my jam.
Yeah.
So where can we find the music for anybody looking to get the music? What platform? SoundCloud? YouTube?
Audio Mac, I'm trying to get this stuff on Audio
Yeah,
Mac.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All the iPhone
We're
users.
gonna put on 321beats.com.
Yes,
Which
mhm.
is
Some platform.
Yeah.
so you can get it there.
Cool, and if I'm not mistaken, you can buy the beat. You buy the beats at like a really small price.
No,
or
it's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Okay.
All 24 songs are for free, guys. So if you are gonna pay for this stuff, that is your problem. Don't hit us up like, yo, we pay for the pro. No, this is for you guys. It's purely free for you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 years since we dropped a solid project.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make up
And
for
I
lost
mean,
time.
we had the opportunity to see your pretty faces in the video. Are we going to see a lot more videos for this project? I'm hoping we get to 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so
even
we
the
can-
projects to come after this, the single, like yo, with Sway, Cheetah, like
Sway,
hey,
wow.
bruh, like, it's about to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that,
We're going
so,
on a
like,
world tour next year.
Like definitely, the whole goal.
You gotta
is-
speak it into existence.
100%. Like we're definitely going on a world tour.
Definitely.
I don't know when exactly, but we're definitely going on a world tour next year. I'm just making myself the MC on the tour, guys. I ain't asking nobody. I'll be there.
Lauren Grace Project on tour.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I just really, really appreciate you guys coming. What songs on the project? I want to know what your guys' favorites are on the project.
Wow.
I want your top 2. Just so when people go and listen to it, they're gonna be like, oh, so okay, I'm keeping this in mind. Jay's like, this is
So my personal favorite, I
Yeah.
think, is Dreamer.
Dreamer, yeah.
I like Dreamer's fire.
Mhm.
And yeah, like, I don't know, I just like, I gravitate towards the Dream
Mhm.
songs.
Okay.
You know, I won't lie, there's so many bands.
Yeah,
like,
so many.
I'm literally just stabbing myself in the foot here because it's definitely like
So
over 20
many.
songs.
Literally, like that was
I'm
the
not gonna
struggle.
lie.
That was the struggle with the project. So it's like trying to put some sort of structure to it, but there's so
Too many bangers.
hard-hitting songs, bro.
It's
It's like,
crazy.
we definitely made that for last time, bro. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? So
So yes, yeah, and one of my final questions is, did you guys expect last weekend? Did you think it was gonna be that little?
Oh, the
Like, could
listening
you have
party?
predicted that? So we will show a clip after this, but like, did you guys predict it was gonna be that like lit?
I knew it was gonna be like that, but the
Like
energy,
that?
the
energy was
was
insane,
like,
man.
Wild.
I couldn't have even expected that.
Right?
you know,
It was trippy.
if anything, like
It was trippy.
like I was so happy because we didn't have like I felt like we didn't have any songs that like we could interact with the crowd, you know, like the way we wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the way we sing the songs, you know what I'm saying? The way we feel those songs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We needed something that the fans and the crowd could just rock to, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah. It's insane.
It was rocking.
It
It was rocking. I
Y'all
should,
missed out, though.
yeah,
Whoever's
definitely.
watching this and you didn't come through, peace.
So on the
Check
THC Mob social media pages, you can actually go check out the videos, but we will put a clip directly after this. We'd like to sign out and thank you guys so much. The Higher Culture will be writing a song for the Lauren Grace Project as my intro specifically for you. So if they don't, we'll hold them to it, okay? You heard it here first, guys.
Yo, shout out to Lauren Grace, yo, shout out to Ted Mac TV.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us, guys. Shout out to Swingo,
Yes,
the
sir.
Shaman, shout out to Zimbiana Jones.
Mashed Up Entertainment.
Mashed Up Entertainment. shout out
Terra, Third World Entertainment.
Third World Entertainment, DJ Marcy, Kyle James,
The gang, though, like
the whole
Landon,
gang, you know what I mean? Like the
Ricky's,
whole squad,
Wani,
you know what I'm saying?
everyone,
Safe.
Elwin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
right.
lit.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's it.
guys.
Shout out,
We'll see you
shout out.
next week.
Shout out.
Sleep. Close my eyes, spread to God on my knees. What are we fighting for? Is it peace? Is it love? Unity? All I ever was I just smile on your face when you sleep. Tell your mama never beating up that evil. Yeah, it's gonna be over. Where was you when I was in my bedroom fighting off demons? Right or wrong, scheming. I was writing off nightmares of the bottom, kept me up at night. Oh, mercy for a heathen. Trying to find a reason, yelling, who do you believe in? Is it God? Is it Allah? Is it Buddha? Is it Gaia?
Batman, who can draw? Come on out! One who can draw! Draw! One who can draw! Just come out! Hold on!
It was all about them Jordans. Yeah, now we tryna get ratchet. Whoa. I go put on my apparel. Yeah, just to shit on that Versace. Yeah. Heard we buzzing in the streets. Yeah, now we booming in Harare. Yeah, we was buzzing in the streets. Yeah, now we booming in Harare. Booming in Harare. Booming in Harare. Booming in Harare. Bullin' in Harare. Told her ride a Kawasaki, you get diamond from Atari. If you really bout it, like an Audi, pull a Pacho, and I bet she give me taco. I just might go OJ, bitch, and take off with the Bronco. I'm with my plug, stuck inside this mud. Cut a rug, make a strip for us. Show me love, she gon' show me love. Bust a nut, I might bust a nut. Hit up Bonds and Bonnie, tell them we can meet at Clyde. We been making waves, oh yeah, I bring the tide. Sure as keeping shells around my ankles tied. Pedal to the metal, nigga, overdrive. Pull up banging that Lexus.
tape, my hit a whip till his wrist break. Gotta get cake, so I wake and bake like every day. Every day I need airplay. Beat it up, ain't no fair play. THC, killing shit, R.I.P. It was all about them Jordans. Yeah, now we tryna get ratchet.